The punter, Jake Camarda, will get things started. And off we go from the Superdome. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Carr. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, a run with the rookie out of Oregon. Way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go again here with Irvin. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. This pass is caught by Cade Otton. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Here's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. That's the veteran safety, Marshawn Lattimore, bringing him down. Second down and 8. Throwing is Mayfield. Now the screen set up for Edmonds. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. run it. It's Irving. He'll get about 2. Mario Davis there on the play. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here's Irving. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They send Godwin in motion. They'll go. Mayfield. That is incomplete. They took it to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. Let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
3rd and 5. Here comes Otten in motion. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
On first down. They'll start out with Kamara. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Carr working out of the gun. Shaheed with the catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On 1st down is Mayfield. Right back to Evans. He's got it again. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give. This is Irvin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Second and 7. Throwing is Baker. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, like sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Here's Mayfield.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on third down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run with Irving. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Right back to Irving. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. To the left side, caught by McMillan. And the Buccaneers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
They'll go big, 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. Here's a run. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. Second and goal. Second and goal. On play action, Mayfield. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike. And what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells. So they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that. And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big...
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Jordan Whitehead is there to bring him down.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and 9. To throw is Carr. This one intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They go play action with Mayfield. A throw right side is intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. First and 10. Now, Carr. That's deep for Olave. And he's got it. And he will go all the way. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out of the pistol, it's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otton. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Godwin in motion. A 2nd down throw from Mayfield. To the left side to Godwin. And he'll be stopped short of first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. In motion is Hill. Second down, Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's their punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. On first and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On second down, Baker. A pass pulled in by Irving. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
Set to go now on first and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
3rd and long. Now Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock will stop at 34 seconds to go until the break.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's a 2nd and 12. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
So we've reached the intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On first down, here's Irving. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. to the ground. He'll get it again. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
So, first and 10 here now at the 38. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up second down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They send Godwin in motion. On 3rd down, it's Irving. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. He'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. A run here with Kamara. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend it.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Shaheed with the catch. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Carr from the gun on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jordan Whitehead. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Willie Gay with the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They need to get to the 22, but now face the 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Godwin working the right side.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again here with Kamara. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll give this to Kamara, running right. And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Elijah Cansey in on the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here comes Blake Grupe for this field goal try. This will be from Grupe's kick is good. And the Saints extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Mayfield. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it is Jamal Williams. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. Carr working out of the gun. And it's a reception for Taysom Hill. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's fighting and trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. Shaheed in motion. It's a give now to Kamara. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10. A give running right with Kamara. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through and they get 3.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Baker. He'll check this down to the running back. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. They'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Now Mayfield. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a first-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Here's a 2nd and 9. On the give, this is Kamara. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Kamara.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. To throw is Mayfield. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll air one out for Palmer. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, you know, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on 3rd down. Well, here we are in the 2nd half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on 3rd down.
On 1st down is Mayfield.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Mayfield. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. All 3 timeouts, plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. To the left side, to Godwin. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Complete to
Here's first down.
a gain of 16 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Baker to throw. A pass pulled in by Irving. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. There's Evans. He's got it. And the Bucs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Saints going to use their second timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Set to go now on first and 10. Here's Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the ground, it's Kamara. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's a 3rd and 10. Now Kamara. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over.